new location, Renfrewshire, new adventure, the Clyde. Join us for Port Glasgow, Greenock and Dunoon. I'm at the spot in Port Glasgow of Wallace Oak, and this is where in 1305 William Wallace was actually chained to a tree. He was chained here in huge pain. And the tree itself stood here for hundreds and hundreds of years, and then in a storm in 1992 the tree went. So in 2021 they put up a sculpture to commemorate the spot, because it's just so important to Scotland and the people of Scotland. It was a massive oak, and the spot now is commemorated with a memorial, which is a stunning sculpture. So we're at Newark Castle. We're in Port Glasgow, and we've got this beautiful castle that's sitting on the water's edge of the Clyde. And there's just this incredible juxtaposition between the castle and the Ferguson shipyards that are next door. There's just all this history, and it's right next to such, also equally, if probably more famous, industrial shipmaking company. Look at that real castle, and you've got a crane next to it. What a strange juxtaposition.
So just round here, I'm not going to be doing what Hope just did, but just round here we have the slipway for the castle, and then castle itself, a little tower, and then Ferguson Marine, and across the Clyde, the Trossachs. So I'm just wondering, what is this? There's 4 big links of ship's chain in a car park behind the castle. Just wondering why it's here. If you know, please let us know.
Port Glasgow.
Port Glasgow.
And we're outside Newark Castle. And I found out a bit of a strange and quirky fact about Newark Castle behind us. Did you know that this is the home to the White Lady of Newark, one of Scotland's most enduring ghost stories? They say that she's seen around the place, all around the castle, a woman dressed in just white. She's apparently maybe mourning a love that's lost, or a child that was lost. And locals have seen her walking mournfully around the castle grounds.
There you go, when you come here at night.
Yes.
This place has quite a history.
We should come back at night and see if we could see the White Lady of Newark Castle. Next to the castle, you've got all this beautiful, beautiful parkland with the most stunning views out onto the Clyde. But look at this. Guess what this all used to be behind me? This all used to be shipyards. And it was all knocked down in the 80s and they've replaced it with parklands. It's just, you can't really think that what used to be here and all the work that was here, and now it's open parklands, and they are beautiful. So we're just setting up for our lunch here at the slipway, and look at this amazing, amazing ship that goes by, the Adriatic. It's full to the brim with turbine blades. What an incredible sight to see. Incredible sight. So Port Glasgow is sort of a bit overlooked really by its bigger neighbour Glasgow, but Port Glasgow in itself has got such a wide history for shipbuilding, which it doesn't have anymore. But in the middle of Port Glasgow there's this stunning sculpture, the shipbuilder's statue, and it's known locally as the Scalp is, and I'm standing right underneath this incredible structure. Stands 10 metres high. I'm right underneath it. If I do this, I have no idea how this is going to go. Let's have a look. Look at that. They were built here because of all the men and women that worked in the ship industry over the years, and they created Port Glasgow. Look at the workmanship in this. Beautiful, beautiful design. Wow. Coming to Greenock now, also got a massive shipping industry past. There's going to be old sugar warehouses and a beautiful esplanade we're going to take a walk along. Greenock was once the sweetheart of the British Empire, with colossal sugar warehouses lining the Clyde, just like these ones, testament to an industry that shaped lives and landscapes. I mean, just imagine mountains and mountains of raw sugar arriving from distant shores, just ready to be refined and sweetened teacups across the UK.
There are many old established industries based on the import trades and capable of expansion. One of the oldest is sugar refining. Ships have been bringing raw sugar to Greenock from the West Indies for hundreds of years now. In the local factories, It is refined into syrup and sugar by boiling in these large vats. Sugar is weighed out in sacks, while syrup is distributed in the familiar tins for dispatch by road and rail all over Britain.
We've come into Greenock and we're walking along the esplanade, and it's a beautifully long stretch that you can walk along the waterfront here, and we've been stunned, haven't we, by the houses that are along the front here.
Beautiful.
They are beautiful. They must have been maybe merchant houses, do you think?
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, merchant houses. There's some really nice ones we've got our eye on, and so if we ever win the lottery one day, I think we might be moving to Greenock. How often in a town do you see something so beautiful just along somewhere you can walk? Who's this coming down the stairs? Who's this coming down the stairs? Who's this coming down the stairs? It's Hope! Hello Hope! Hello Hope! Hello Hope! Swooping over Greenock, standing at the top of Lisle Hill. Look at this place. Ferry over there, Millport over in the distance, all these houses have got so much history. What a past this place. What a fantastic place to live and look out onto on the Clyde. Up at the top of Lisle Hill. Greenock. What do you think of Greenock then?
I think this looks lovely.
It does, it does. What do you like about Greenock?
You're in it.
Okay, anything else?
The esplanade is wonderful. It's lovely up here. The views behind are just
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
It's just amazing. And you can watch big ships go by.
You can watch big ships go by. We like watching big ships go by.